Well, hello. I'm going to channel, and I'm not sure what about. It seems really weird. Kind of feel vulnerable saying that, but I'm going to allow myself to be used by the universe to channel love, really. Okay, so if you like what you hear, press like and subscribe on YouTube. Okay, bye. So it is as if we are completing a certain study, a class almost, you would call it. Although you are far too advanced to call it such a thing as this. This is for small ones, for children, really. So what we wish to say is that you have continued your studies beyond the necessary time. And what in the world does that mean, you're thinking? So as you learn to live in human life, there are certain things you believe as a group of human beings that one must learn, that one must teach from person to person to person, generation to generation. This is what we value, this is what we value, this is what we value. This is what you do when you attend the classrooms, when you are small ones. Now, when you have finished this human study, it's time for you to decide how you are to live your life. Now, there are many of you, of course, who think you will continue on in this same way because it is familiar. Continue to teach me what else I should know. Continue to teach me what else I should know. And then perhaps at the end of that, then you are again thinking, now what? Now what? Now that the world, the humans have decided that I have learned everything that I need to learn to be a part of human society, now where do I fit in? Where do I go? Where do I belong? There has been so much time spent conditioning yourself to be a student, you see? When you are not a student, you're not sure what you are. What exactly does that make you then? An equal human to the others or not? It is quite an interesting discussion to get into. Really, truly, the real discussion is who has decided what you need to learn to become part of the human race? And who has decided that there will be students and teachers, as if they are the most important things that you have? To be a student or a teacher, which one are you? You see? You could ask this at any time of your life and you would have to say one or the other. And yet, what if you are not these two things? Then what? It's a big gray space in the middle, is it not? Then what? What are you? What are you if you're not teaching or learning? Perhaps you're living, yes. It's what most of you are saying. Most of you are saying, well, that's when we decide to live. Do you remember living when you first came into your human body? That's when you knew how to live properly. It was at the beginning, you see, when you had newly arrived from the universe of love. That's when you knew how to live, because you were coming from a collective of love. It was familiar to you. You knew what peace and contentment and fun felt like. When you become a student and a teacher for a long time, it's not a whole lot of room in there for fun. It's just the way you have designed your society to be. And if you have not decided it, you have agreed to it, one way or another. So now we would like to say, from the beginning time, when you knew how to love unconditionally, how to live fully, how to play, and then fall asleep, that is truly what it is to live. Now this living that we say is when you are finished being a student and you don't want to be a teacher. It's when it is time for you to live. And the small ones know how to live. So what about all the time in the middle between these two things? What has transpired for you? in the time between living and living. What in the world happened to you in the middle? Many things have happened to you in the middle. Now, it is time for us to remind you what it feels like to live when you are not a student, not a teacher, but just free to be you, whatever it is you choose to be at this moment. What it feels like is easy. It is comfortable. It is reliant on others. Not reliant exactly. It is dependent upon one another for love and connection. It is the feeling of unconditional love, that you are worthy of such a thing. It is the feeling to laugh and sing and dance. To live, you see. All of these things are a part of it. They exist together, you see, for without one there cannot be the next, and the next, and the next. So when you are living again, and dancing and laughing again, then you will feel part of the universe of love. You will feel connected and loved. Life would be very easy for you, suspiciously easy to those who really truly believe they must still be a student or a teacher. You see, always one in control and one to submit. They will wonder how it is you're having so much fun in the same life that they're living. How do you do that? How do you have fun? You have fun by deciding you will no longer be a teacher and you will no longer be a student. You will choose to live, just like the small one. Yes, you can get out your dancing shoes. So many of you have been waiting for permission to dance. Just get them on your feet and start at it. You don't have to wait for permission, for you now have decided you are not a student or a teacher. So you don't need to wait for commands or give them. Dance when you feel like it. Don't need permission. And you always have permission from the universe of love to have fun. Of course you do. So if you need the ultimate permission, laugh and sing and dance and skip. There you are. There you are. There is much love here for you. Namaste. Oh man, they sure love us dancing. Maybe I should get some tap shoes. What do you think? Think I should get some step dancing tap shoes? Yeah, you do. Bye.